Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to jump into it right away. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Let's jump in to see what's coming your way. I have been a little bit sick lately. That's why I couldn't post your reading. But we're going to keep going. We have within the third week here, there's actually like 3 weeks from now, there's a chunk of money showing up here for you. It seems like it's an outside something is coming from an outside source. It is outside of your comfort zone, and I feel like can be unexpected as well. Okay, it's showing up in the format of like tears of joy here, and I have an evil eye, kind of like a shape on the bottom of the cup right there. Let's get, it kind of looks like a raven here. Yeah, kind of looks like a baby chicken, kind of like a raven. They both have different meanings, so I'm going to interpret both of them. Raven can indicate maybe you're receiving some very good news from unexpected places because like they were actually the carrier of the news back in the day. There are tears of joy actually sliding down here towards the end of the second week from now. This actually can be something, it is a small one though, it's not like a massive, it's a small one. It can be also with the baby chicken energy, can be something brand new coming into your life, flowing into your life, a brand new idea, brand new inspiration. The tears of joy can be actually as a result of like application, maybe following up the if there is like a course, this is maybe something that is actually being laid out in front of you, a pathway. When you follow up the pathway, you are actually receiving this good news and it's manifesting. It can also be like if you're looking for a new job, this is about career, money, finances, and success. If this is something that will have a future possibility to extend your financial security, when you follow it up, it can be a brand new thing, a brand new field, because of the babies. The baby is a newness, so it has the opportunity to flourish and maybe even put you in a place that has many rooms. Many rooms can indicate two things. This can be like a new home if you're manifesting one. If you're a renter, like renting out places, this can be like your new space that you can rent out to people. If this is like an office building that you want to become a part of, this can be like a massive company which has like separate rooms for each employee. It's like it has privacy that kind of like gives the vibe of like being a higher scale, higher grade place. And another thing can be with the many rooms. The first thing actually popped into my head. It can be many room for growth. Okay, it can be like maybe you're not only going to start from maybe in a certain stage, that level that you are at, and then you're going to be climbing up the ladders. Okay, this is a general reading. So if you're retired, this can be about the many rooms, maybe if you have a home, you want to expand, it can be an opportunity for that, or maybe upgrade to a higher level, which will have space for you to grow. Okay, it sounds very beautiful to me. In the first week, I initially saw this mushroom right there, kind of looks like a tea. Tea can be symbolizing actually someone's like a growth and like someone's first name or the last name. Also, the tea came to me as nowadays it's like a tea word is used for like gossip. Hot tea is actually explaining there's some new, fresh, brand new gossip coming forward. And I see a shovel actually shout there. It's like digging something up. So this can be an information that is going to come to you, which will be very important for you to actually prepare the soil for yourself, to plant new seeds, get new crops, and manifest new opportunities. This can be, I'm going to go with like the first thing comes to mind. Maybe this is an information that will come to you, which will be necessary in order for your promotion, upgrade, maybe get like connections where necessary. And what's going to happen here is when you get that information, you're not going to just sit there and wait for the things to come. You're just going to prepare the soil for the environment, maybe yourself. Maybe they're going to tell you, okay, they're going to be giving a promotion to someone who knows how to do maybe like who knows how, like basic levels Spanish, let's say. Okay, you're gonna be like going out there and just let me get that going, because like if you know one language, learning the rest is easier, basically. So maybe you're gonna go out there and get the basic level of Spanish, which doesn't even take that long if you get like a fast course. It can be like a month, and that will be your ticket to upgrade. Okay. or maybe you know something. Another thing is there's some certain things that people has as a knowledge on the side. You have as a maybe knowledge that you don't even put too much value into it. It's extremely valuable for some. Okay, so you might be finding that skill that you have that just hidden somewhere and pulling that out to use it in this situation. I see there's like a male character here, kind of reminds me of like this British soldiers with the white hair, and like actually they were wearing a wig, and he has this like big coat. I think like French and British, they used to have that kind of like a ponytail with the big coats that they were wearing. This person is bowing in front of you. Okay, it doesn't have to be British, French, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be certain nation. This is actually authority figure. Authority figure is bowing in front of you. You are actually giving a bow as well. So if this is this subject is about you maybe getting recognition, getting appreciation, or maybe getting some offer from a higher level authority, that's going to be happening here. I see a mill here, a windmill, and the triangle is a good sign. Triangle is actually the fire element. It indicates that the things are going to be start rolling really fast in your life. Okay, I know you're Pisces. I know your water sign. Your high intuition will be probably guiding you here. But fire indicates also action, taking action. Okay, we have all the elements within us because yes, as human beings, we have all the elements within us. We have iron in our blood, and like all that stuff. Like I don't really know the medical explanation of that, but when you look at it, so it's okay to get into the energy of fire. So what happens is I feel like here, after you get into the conversation with this person, the raven coming forward, bringing you the news, you are actually like having an understanding, coming to an understanding. And then the windmill starts here with the fire and wind. The wind is a good energy. It is actually indicative of communications. The air signs is all about communications, intellectual understandings. Fire is passion. So what's going to happen is your windmill is actually going to start to turn and start bringing you that like positivity. Taking action is going to actually start bringing you like helping you get the flower basically out of the windmill, which will be your, I see a dragon appearing here, which will be a successful outcome for you. There's a legal paper, there's a dragon on there. Also, the fire sign can be a dragon, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. They can be very passionate about what they do, and that can be your additional fire coming here. That person can be someone coming with a passion. Maybe they have an idea already, they want to execute it. You're a very important component to it. Or maybe you already have a very burning desire that you want to follow, and this person can be your inspiration. That fiery person can be your inspiration. And when I say fiery, like it doesn't have to be their sign. There are some people when you come across, when you listen to them, you see the fire within them. The first person popped into my head, for example, is Anthony Robbins. If you watch his videos, you see that he's like, fire is bursting out of him. Okay, that kind of like inspiration can be here as well for you. But what's going to happen is when you embody that energy, I see that there's a legal paper showing up here that you will be signing, which will be very beneficial. It's a clean paper, so it is going to be satisfying. Right after that, there's a pathway opening, and I see there's a tulip right there, which is actually, tulips is a very good news. Also, it indicates resilience. So your success will be resilient. I feel like it is going to continue. It's not going to have a pause here. Moving forward, I see towards the end of the first week, there's a pathway opening here. I feel like this is like a paintbrush. Maybe you're brushing the past things that happened that weren't serving you anymore. You're just brushing it over, maybe just finding a way to overcome that. And with this new pathway. And I kind of see here within the third week, again, there's a legal paper, kind of looks like those Sumerian writings there. I don't know if you guys, I think it was I saw it in a museum in this massive rock they have written, kind of like Rosetta Stone. I don't know if it was a Rosetta Stone or it was something like that. Like it had the capacity for us to translate certain languages to today's world. It was Sumerian, I guess. It had kind of like writings like this because the Sumerian is not like the regular alphabet that we use at this moment. They have like little different type of reading. And this is Rosetta Stone is used actually, I think it was written in both Sumerian and Greek, since we know how ancient Greek has actually translated today, we actually use that to translate the Sumerian language, something like that. Not 100% sure, but it has some history like that. So this is a key to unlock the something unknown for you here. The contract coming forward, this can be something that is helping you unlock something that didn't really have clarity for you before. Maybe it's something that you have signed with your employee, but you didn't know which rights that you had, or you had, and this can be some other information coming into your hand that you will actually unlock and see what rights that you have, what you can demand, and or if there's some extra thing that is yours that is meant for you. I feel like there's going to be an unlocking happening here, okay? And I see here the horns of a bull. Bull is a good sign because it indicates Taurus energy. And Pisces and Taurus is compatible energies. You're the water, he's the earth, and he or she is the earth. And you can actually create clay basically together, be useful to the humanity. There are two pathways this Taurus is representing to you. Also, Taurus represented by the Hierophant energy. Hierophant can be higher authority that is actually like planting seeds with you and growing it with you. And higher authority can be someone or a government that you're in demand of. It can also shows you here two options in the things that you want to accomplish. And I see there are actually twins, 2 cups here. W is a win. There's a massive win here for you. And 2 cups indicates 2 of cups, your heart's desire flowing to you, soulmate relationship. I know this is like about money and success, but soulmate relationship can be you're having in an environment that actually defines you very well. You fit perfectly. I just, mentioned these terms, soulmate, twin flame, that's such in a loose way. It's not really the meaning I use in like the original day, because like I was reading somewhere twin flame relationships tend to be toxic or something, and somebody said actually twin flame is a trauma bond. It's not something real, and can be, but I go with the definition of soulmate is actually someone that is, or an environment that is really compatible with who you are, you fit perfectly in the space. It doesn't mean that your soul is half. It's about like fitting in the space, fitting in the environment perfectly. Twin flame can be an energy that is reflecting you very well. It can happen in work environment as well. Maybe your shortcomings, they're reflecting you, and instead of getting offended, so you can see, okay, this, I need to take care of that so I can upgrade to the higher level. Not to deal with the person, but to just deal with yourself. I just use those terms in those manners, not the traditional way they're being used at this time. And I see a massive fish under 2 cups. Fish, very good sign. Fish indicates wealth, money, abundance, resources coming into your life. This can be a massive financial resource showing up. There is a beautiful pathway opening towards the end of the 4th week. And I see there's a cow right there. Cow is also a symbol of fertility and growth. It seems like here, like you're going to be partnering up with the higher authority, okay? Higher authority can be a government or a person that you're working together with or you're working under, if that's what you're doing at this moment. And that will lead you a big win. And that win will carry with it like a new pathway, a massive abundance resource, and even maybe the cow, like a fertility. So another growth opportunity is going to come with it, okay? Let's get into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 different small chunks of money showing up throughout the next 4 weeks, and your desire flowing very smoothly, very easily. Your energy field is intact. I see there's a woman here, kind of reminds me, I'm going to show you if you guys can see. You see that little like a bun in her on top of her head. We see slightly her nose. Kind of reminds me that the girl with a pearl earring. I don't know if you know that painting. It's a very famous painting. She's wearing this blue head cover. She has 1 pearl earring on her ear. And that reminds me of like artistic thing and also innocence when it comes to presenting certain things, okay? And like also keeping your perspective as well, because like we see her like in 3/4, I think the angle, not like whole face, like keeping the things when you're presenting. If you're presenting something, your perspective is the most important part, okay? Your vulnerability, your experiences, what you're going through is the most important part here. I feel like you cannot only like when you're demanding something, saying this is what I want and I want it right now. you can explain to the universe, to the person, to some place that if you're applying for a new job, this is my intention to do with it. Okay, when you give me the job, this is how I'm going to elevate it. When I get the money, to the universe, if you're talking to the God, the universe, the creator of all that is, this is my intention. This is what I'm going to do with it. Because positive intentions actually have like a very strong, like a power. And also they can manifest much faster than other things that you had as like an idea. I have your desire coming full circle here, which is a good sign. Another bull right there with the horns. I don't know if you're dealing with a Taurus, or like Taurus, actually the Hierophant indicates authority. Maybe you're dealing with an authority figure which has like a big cloak here, government, or maybe a higher institution. I feel like they are going to be coming into your heart space. I mean, that indicates that that will be someone or something that will be helpful for you. They're going to be on your side. This can even be like a court case if you're dealing with. They're going to be on your side, okay? Let's get into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, it's good to focus on that so we can get answers regarding. Let's see what's happening in your situation. We have you actually as the High Priestess. This is your energy, Pisces. This is your knowledge. This is what you have already experienced, what you have learned already. But you cannot just, like at this moment, you cannot just learn and pull the energy, pull the information or research. You have to cultivate it, okay? And it seems like even if you're not feeling it, you're in a very good place. Good place, it doesn't really like in a financial sense, but in the knowledge to make things happen. You already obtained it. You already gained it. You might have to practice and apply it to your day-to-day life right now. We're going to get more clarifiers here. That your area of opportunity actually lies when you open your mind to the creative possibilities of the universe. This is 3 of Wands energy. He has his ship sailing here. So the resources will show up when you actually cultivate your creativity, the fire, the passion. What are you passionate about? That's where the area of opportunity lies. Your passion can be the simplest things. And like, I'm going to give you the example. There was this guy actually mailing out glitter to people's exes and stuff. And he like made so much money off of it. I don't know if he's still running the website and such, but it was an opportunity for him. It was a passion for him that he wanted to do. I feel like that's a very bad prank, and I don't like pranks that much. However, if your passion lies in something that, like if you're passionate about something, there might be other people in need of that, okay? So do not just push it on the side, push it to the side. Consider it. Maybe there's a way that you can make money off of that. We have 7 of, 7, this is Chariot actually. I was going to say 7 of something, but this is not 7 of anything. This is the Chariot card. This is the risky part here. Okay, coming up with a bright idea. Knowledge you already have if it's going to work or not, or maybe not researching it very well and jumping into it, okay? That can be the downside here. Chariot is a fast energy, making decisions in an organized way, disciplined, and just going forward, moving forward. The only risky part I see here is actually moving forward without collecting the data that's necessary for you to actually obtain the success. But at the end of the day, the result will be, if you watch out the risks and be very gentle with yourself, be very gentle in the process, not rushing into forcing things into make happen, but they're all going to be happening eventually. Ace of Cups is a beautiful energy. This actually symbolizes that there's going to be a new beginning here, okay? The soulmate relationship, like I mentioned in the beginning, soulmate in the sense of something satisfying for you, something that will make your heart flutter, that will really, like, you're going to be waking up to this thing and saying, okay, I love being in this environment. You're going to feel that energy very well, okay? And that's what's going to happen when it comes to money and other treasures. I want to pull this green card too. Other things coming into your life, okay? It can be, like I said, opportunities and good fortune and beautiful stuff. And we have here, okay, with this, the High Priestess, we have the hidden secrets can harm you. High Priestess is a very secretive woman. Okay, this is your feminine energy. Maybe there are certain things that you know and you're hiding it from the authorities, or maybe like you're working in a place, or maybe you are already retired, but you already know some things about like certain things and in the past that happened. Maybe it's time to reveal that if your NDA run out. And we have the lovers here. Like as soon as I said that, and if there's something that has been you're hiding, maybe it is good to just talk to someone knowledgeable first initially, maybe a legal personality, and ask them what can be the outcome, and then move on and move forward. Maybe release those secrets if you're holding on to any secrets for any other person. Maybe this is actually protecting someone who's actually stealing other people's opportunity out of their hands. We have here justification comes forward with the opportunity, which is going to be, I feel like if you're going through a court case, this is going to actually open up new pathways for you to manifest that abundance, wealth, opportunity into your life. Next, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So that will even lead you to maybe in an environment that you'll be supported, loved, appreciated, and when the justice comes, you're going to be protected, and whoever is actually did wrong to you, they're going to be also persecuted. Maybe we have here the Chariot. The risky part we have okay, a mature man coming forward. So I feel like this is someone with authority who's going to actually show you the pathway and not to rush, or maybe which pathway to lead. Can be someone knowledgeable in the field, or can be indicative of like authority figure. And the flag says here, flag is overall victory. When you're cautious enough what you're doing and you're getting wisdom from a higher level, it doesn't have to be men. We can take this as wisdom. It is going to actually help you put your flag on the top of the mountain. It's going to be a massive victory. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. And that can be the thing also, maybe the Chariot energy. I want to take care of this thing really fast and get this going. And that can maybe cause you to lower the standards. That can be the case, because sometimes when you rush something, it cannot be the perfect way that you want it to be. Like when you think about baking a cake, if you rush baking a cake, do not whip the eggs in a proper way, and do not mix the sugar with the egg. It can be like crunchiness inside of the cake. It doesn't really taste in the how it's supposed to be. Okay, it's like the basic example here. So you're going to be really cautious on that front. And we have marriage. Okay guys, this wasn't a love reading, this is like money, careers, finance, but you have a lot of signs coming forward here with love, marriage, Ace of Cups. Like I don't really want to, because we're living a different timeline right now. I'm like listening to a lot of Joseph Murphy's audiobooks, and he actually says there are some women or like people are finding love, finding money at the same time due to prayer and such. But if that's your desire, it can be also coming forward. But this can also be merging yourself with an environment that is going to unlock a lot of doors for you. You're going to find yourself in an environment that is loving, supportive. That's what marriage actually constitutes, like being there no matter what, supports you in a very positive way, and encourages you to grow into who you're supposed to be. Okay, or like expand yourself into a higher character, higher level. Successful outcome to your problems are coming forward, and it's going to be coming with love, connection, marriage, commitment, all the beautiful positive things that you can't even imagine. I feel like this is going to be a beautiful outcome for you. Let's get to your oracle part of your reading. Let's see what your oracle wants you to know at this time. We have transformation definitely coming forward here. And I feel like what's happening, we had the lovers here as well. Like it's soulmate connection I mentioned, like whatever that your heart is desiring, where do you think you belong to? That will be happening for you, okay? And if there was hidden secrets that you have been keeping, maybe there are certain things that happened to you from when you're growing up, when your childhood, this can be also something that can be put into words, can be turning into a book or a movie. If that's the case, maybe that's what you're releasing to. It doesn't have to be specifically like career-wise, like releasing people's secrets. It can be like your own transformation that you're putting out there, which indicates that maybe even with money, she's holding a beautiful scroll here. You're going to be receiving a lot of good information that will be very useful for you. Okay, that information, with that, you're going to be transforming your whole mentality of money, mindset, and like growth and opportunities are going to be actually flowing into your life when you change the way you see the world. Okay, I see here the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, enlightenment. Okay, so with towards her left, this is the past energy. I feel like here you are maybe you had come up with beautiful ideas in the past, okay, but you didn't follow them. Maybe that's why you're feeling not confident about the future, because you were feeling like, I had the chance, I didn't do it, I blew it. That's why you might be feeling. And entitlement can be coming from maybe the people that are actually depending on you, or maybe in the past you were thinking, I didn't do anything. I wanted the universe to bring it to me, but didn't bring it to me. So the universe is broken. It doesn't work, or something like that. If you have that kind of like thought, I feel like this is actually is going to be the thing of the past. This is what you're transforming here. Okay. Ideas, you're not going to be preserving them. You're not going to be sitting on them. You're just going to be starting to non-action, and action are actually two exaggerated words, because action can be researching about, okay, I have this idea, let me see if has anybody ever done this before. And when you see someone doing it, oh, let me see if they're successful about it. Or, okay, how can I twist this? If they're not really successful, how can I put my own twist to it? And researching about that. That's an action. Okay. And then finding someone related to the subject and giving them a call and having like a 10-minute conversation with them is an action. Action doesn't mean just, run around and without purpose. Action has to be intentional. Okay. And intentional action can actually get a lot of things done with a very short period of time with less effort. Okay. I feel like here you're overcoming that stage and jumping into a new transformative era when it comes to your financials. And that will be changing your outlook. And we have the owl here. Owl actually indicates intuition, and your intuition, your gut feeling will be guiding you in this journey. Second house showed up here. I stopped being content with what I have. Okay. That can also be the cause of why you're not really following your passions, your desires, because maybe you're already content. But I feel like here it's not a bad thing to be content and look for more. Okay. It's not a bad thing to be grateful what you have and ask for more. And I feel like this is a time that you're going to be actually like understanding that you can ask for more and universe is ready to deliver. Okay. Let's see which spirit animal will be guiding you with you. We have the nightingale, a beautiful bird we have here. So she's the air element. She represents actually intellectuality. Air element is all about mental clarity. So she might be the energy of you receiving, maybe with her energy, you're going to be receiving mental clarity. Also, the wings is beautiful. Okay, wings can symbolize that you flying high, you actually reaching up to a higher level of understanding of things, seeing things in a higher perspective, having like a higher understanding. I'm gonna see here the intention of the writer, because like an artist. Let's see what she actually, yes, exactly. She says fearless speech, fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Sings, speaks freely with kindness. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Okay, so maybe you might have like, because we have kind of like blue color here. Blue color is the color of your throat chakra. Maybe there are things that you can actually speak, but you're not speaking them out loud, and that they can be really helpful for others as well. Nightingale is here to remind you it's time to just get up from your sleep, that you're actually slumber, and start speaking your truth, because there are some people out there, they want to hear it. Okay. Right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.